In WorkPool, there are various ways of sending an email. The first is to compose a new email. If we go to My Email, we have the ability to click Compose New Message. This is similar to other email systems whereby you can click on New Message. When clicking on Compose New Message, it will immediately take you to the composing of a new email. There is, however, two disadvantages of sending an email through this screen. The first is that WorkPool requires every email to be filed against an electronic folder or a directory entry. When clicking on Compose New Message, the electronic folder is not yet populated and you will have to complete it yourself. Secondly, you will also have to remember the client's email address. If you do and start typing it in, the email address will start popping up and you can select the same. But surely there should be an easier way. And this brings us to the second way of sending an email out of WorkPool. The second way of sending an email out of WorkPool is to send it from a directory. Sending emails directly from the directory has the following advantage. If I click on Mr. Soap's name, I can see that his preferred email address is workpool@ipmg.co.za. If I click on this email address, and I can because it's in blue and hyperlinked, it will immediately open the email composer. Compared to Compose New Message, we can see that the electronic folder has immediately been populated, as well as the email address that I have clicked on is populated in the To field. I now have the ability to go on and populate the rest of the email. Another way of sending an email directly off a directory is to go to the folder history, click on Entry Actions, and Send Email. This was briefly touched on in a previous video. The difference in using Send Email versus clicking on the email address on the communication view is that when using Send Email under Entry Actions, an email will be generated to all the email addresses listed under the client's communication view. In this case, the client only has one email address. Therefore, only one email address will be populated in the To field. If the client had 2 or 3 email addresses, all the available email addresses will be populated in the To field.